Staying in Parliament, the Npp caucus is opposing a motion by Bawku Central MP Mama Yariga seeking that the House causes the President to suspend payment of admission fees by tertiary students. The motion, the Npp MP say, is incompetent and flawed. Ms. Yariga wants Parliament to take into consideration the suffering of Ghanaians as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. But Npp Chief Whip Annoh-Dompreh says the motion is incompetent. We're joined now via Zoom by parliamentary correspondent Joseph Opoku-Gakpo with the very latest on how this all panned out. Hello, Joseph. So how was this concluded in the House?
There was never a conclusion to it because even before the motion could be debated, there was a move by the Npp side to get the motion arrested. That's then resulted in a debate that lasted for about 2 hours, and a number of arguments were put out by the Npp side. They, for example, said that when it comes to the academic fees, this is something that Parliament approved through its fees and charges that came from the various universities. So if a suspension of that has to happen, it doesn't have to take the precedent. Parliament needs to get that done on its own. That was one of the things that they pushed strongly and insisted that it shouldn't come with a presidential intervention, as had been requested for in Mr. Yariga's motion. Another argument that they pushed very strongly had to do with the fact that the said motion was out of place and wasn't the clear definition of what admission fee was had not been properly determined. After the long back and forth debate, eventually the Speaker ruled that the initial objection had been rejected, but he asked Mr. Yariga to amend his motion, then say that government is absorbing the fee in question. And even after that was done, then the Speaker said that he would adjourn further debate on the issue to tomorrow so they deal with the real substance. And his decision on the ruling will then be made available to both sides in terms of how can we rule that they can go ahead with the debate despite the initial objection by the Npp.
All right, thank you very much, Joseph Opoku-Gakpo, bringing us that update from Parliament. You're watching Joynews Prime.